Welcome, my kitties. You're joining me for episode 3 of debunking attempts of ancient high technology. In this video, I will show you absolute, undeniable, forensic proof that ancient high tech was present on this planet. If you're wondering what's happening on my head, that's actually a human clavicle bone. It's a bone that goes right here. Last night I had an archaeologist over for a cup of tea, and he started telling me that the pyramids were built with copper drag saws and chisels, and I was like, that's it, dude. I'm making a headpiece out of you. I have a confession to make. I've actually been part of this community, this debunking and ancient high-tech community, for a very long time, for years. I have watched all of these videos. I've sunk hundreds of hours into them. I know these guys intimately, okay, inside and out. I've been in the comment section arguing for nights and days with people, and I'm frankly tired of it. So I'm here in person bringing the battle to them, and there are really 6 channels that have taken on the duty, this debunking duty upon them, and it is Ancient Presence, Ancient Architects, SGD, World of Antiquity, Scientists Against Myths, and No Big Deal Mike Haddock. And these channels are weak game to me when it comes to debunking. They are Gazelle basking in the sunshine of their fanboys cheering them on in the comment section. And I will hunt them down one by one. I will first pick off the weakest one, the limping Dr. David Miano. I'm going to tear him from limb to limb, and the rest of you are going to watch in horror and know that I will be coming for all of you. So David, in this analysis of UnchartedX, really has been blithering on and on about things that he doesn't understand, like modern machining processes and stone cutting, stone hardness, and just all of this stuff in general. And I omitted a couple of things about saw marks. I just wanted to cover them anyway, and we can just drop this whole saw thing and continue to the real ancient high tech.
Or 25 feet or more in diameter.
Ben appears to be calculating the radius of the blade by the curve of the cut lip, but the scratches on the surface indicate something else. In fact, the scratches suggest circles of different radiuses. A rotating blade doesn't make circular marks of variable radius. This means the marks could not have been made by a circular saw.
David, I honestly don't know where you got this from, but I can bet my life on it that you didn't come up with this yourself. That variable radiuses are not produced by circular saws. You must have plagiarized this somewhere. You saw some little snippet of this information and you decided to run with it like it's your own. You shouldn't do that. If this is viable, you should cite that work so we can all look at it and decide for ourselves if it stands, because your expertise in stones and striations is not reliable. We've already seen that. So please, clear this up or don't ever mention it again. Okay, we're done with the saws and we're going to move to the tube drills and then the polishing.
Speaking of tube drills, or core drills, they're yet another example of machining marks that are not explainable by the tools or techniques in the archaeological record.
As Ben is well aware, experiments have been done to recreate these holes with ancient tools. In 1983, Leonard Gorlick and John Gwinnett set out to resolve the question of whether Sir Flinders Petrie was correct that a copper blade with an abrasive could not possibly make the mark in modern times. He's going by the calculations of Christopher Dunn. The fact that
blah, okay. If you've been in this community, you know all about Core7, Jesus Christ. There's been so much information that has been produced on this. It's just being recycled, and I'm frankly tired of it. So if you don't know, I'll just quickly blast through it. Core7 is this thing that Petrie wrapped a spiral thread on it, which indicated an enormous feed rate. Then Chris Dunn did the same thing. He grabbed it physically and put a thread on it and confirmed this enormous feed rate. Then there were some debunkers that took some high-res photos of it and showed that the striations are frankly mangled, and you could wrap this thread any way that you want on it. And then the manufacturing of these core drills ensued, and all of these experimenters drilled a kiloton of these goddamn core drills. Frankly, I'm going to be honest, this core drill means nothing to me. And it shouldn't mean anything to anybody who's getting familiar with this community with AncientHighTech. Could these core drills been done by the superhuman that walked 12,000 years ago? Some of them, yeah, I think so. Like, for example, this one, that could be, could have been done by some advanced form of technology. And then the dynastic period are like, whoa, cool. Look at these holes. Let's start making our own. And they start grinding their own holes, right? Useless mode of stone fabrication in my eyes. Maybe it's good for hollowing material out. But again, you would absolutely destroy copper tube drills when you're plowing into, what is this? Granite, some granodiorite, right? You would destroy your core drills, your copper tubes. But the point is, this Core7 and these tube drills is a broke leg horse that I want to shoot, and I'm going to shoot it now by closing down this window. And we're never going to talk about it again, because it doesn't prove anything and doesn't disprove anything if you were to refute it. And now we're moving to the crown jewel that I'm going to present to you. And I'm going to say enormous thanks to Umbio Productions, because I just couldn't teleport to this location myself and see all this for myself and film it and present it to you. So through this core drill saga, the Core7, everybody has become a goddamn striation expert, right? Oh, look at this striation, look at that striation. Okay, you're all striation experts now. And you're all drilling experts. You're all stonemasons now, and you know everything about everything. So we're going to need your expertise on the analysis of this stone. This is just a segment to show you that where this footage is coming from. Right, this is bedrock. This is granite. This is the archaeological park of Sacsayhuaman. This is just a little snippet. That's not what I want to show you. I just want to show you that clearly this is not natural, right? This has been cut. There's some striations on it. So I'm warming you up. We're moving on. Okay, bam, we're here. Check this out. This was done in a single pass by the same tool. This is granite. This is igneous granite. This is part of the bedrock that's just there, right? Just a cliff. I'm going to prove to you that this section absolutely transfers onto this section, that they're one and the same, they're connected. And I'm going to prove to you that this section is this section, that it transfers. This section is damaged. I can't do the matching. But let's just quickly go through it. Starts from the top. Boom. There it is. One, right? Real obvious ones. 2, 3, 4. And it breaks off here. 5. 6 it's broken here, and underneath it, boom, right? So these striations absolutely transfer onto this slab. This part is the same as this part. I mean, if you want me to spoon feed it to you, I can. This striation right here is this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See this black indent, right? We're not going to look at the rib, but the indent, black, black, then it goes gap, gap, and then we got 1, 2, 1, 2. So these striations transfer onto this, and these transfer onto there. Conclusive, forensic striation analysis. This was done in a single pass by a single tool. Not a tube drill. This is just a straight up wall. This is a, hemispherical gouge. This looks like some kind of a wall. So, tube drills are out. Saws are out. And copper chisels are out. All forms of chisels. Something had incredible power to plow through this granite and leave these marks. And I'm saying something because I'm not even going to say someone, because this kind of power is freaky. This is freak power. And because David makes silly demands like, show me the power sources for ancient high technology so maybe we could have more information on the points that you're trying to prove. Your wishes are going to be answered today, David, and I'm going to show you exactly how this was done and the tool that was utilized. Ta-da! I have a block of clay here. I'm actually a sculptor as well. I make really expensive chessboards. So I have this soft piece of clay, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how these striations were done. This is a steak knife, by the way. I'm just going to do it over here and then I'm going to bring it to the camera. Don't worry. I'm not trying to play any charlatan tricks on you. I'm not a magician just yet. I'm doing this live, okay? It's a live demonstration. Have some respect. Under these terrible working conditions. Do you see how I'm doing this? This is exactly how it was done, buddy. See these striations transfer onto this hemispherical part, and then we have another wall. We're going to damage this part. Boom! Just like in the video. See this? Obviously, that's not how it was done. I'm just showing you the insanity of what would have to make these marks. It's something plowed granite like this. All along in a completely ununiform and, rugged manner. It went through this granite slab and made these striations. Debunk it. I dare you. Go ahead. Tell me some theories. And word to Ben, when you do finally see this video, brother, go down there, make a LiDAR scan, and shut this party down, because this is insanity in stone. It is insanity. And anybody with a little bit of experience in stone should see this and understand the type of insanity this is. That's it. Thank you, guys. You'll see me again. Love you. Bye.